guys, welcome back to today's video. I'm sorry I could not set my live stream up for 100 subscribers, but I'll do that soon. I'm gonna cut this tree down and I'll speed this up quick. And I also forget what day it is, what part video. I think it's like around day 7 or something. Well, I'm gonna speed this up. Okay. Guys, I got all the wood. Once the truck starts, we're gonna take it to a lumber yard, and I'll see you guys when I get there. Okay guys, I'm gonna sell the wood right here. We got a couple, I guess. I think we made 1,000. But I'm gonna mute and head back quick. Okay guys, I made it back. I'm gonna ditch the truck here. Why is these lights on? Hold on. No, it's this. How much? Hold on, guys. Let me check how much I have in loans quick. Okay, guys. So I'm thinking of what's it called? Selling one of my trucks. Hold on, guys. I'll be back. Guys, I'm back. I'm sorry that guys, I'm back, but I'm sorry that I took a while. I don't know if it looks like it took a while on camera or whatever. It depends whatever I do for editing and stuff, but what? Yeah, what? It's like it's 6, so I was gone for 2 hours. So my bad. But I'm gonna start cutting some trees down. Like again, what I was saying, I am so sorry because I was busy what's it called, having fun on the mower, and then I got it stuck. Taking a leaf. I always do this. What the heck? Well, I was saying I got the mower stuck, and I had to get our neighbor to tow us out. So now I'm back. I'm gonna mute and speed this clip up for you guys, so it's easier. Oops, guys, but I don't know why I freaking did that. My freaking mic hit there on accident, but guys, I'm deciding on selling one of the trucks, maybe this one, and buying a different one. And I might, if I do buy the different one, I might see if I can, what's it called? If I can, put a long bed on it, because my second gen has a short bed, but it looks long a little bit, and the Chevy, I think, is a long bed. Jeez, look at my fingers. My hands are peeling off from the mower. Or I might got poison on me or something. Well, I'm gonna hit the hay and I'll see you guys in the day. Okay, guys, well, it's some more. Of course it snows. Well, it looks like we're snow plowing today, so let me get in the truck and I'll get ready quick. Okay, guys, got the truck. I'm gonna speed this up, I guess. I actually didn't know it was gonna snow. It said earlier it was supposed to snow, but I went before I went to bed, but guess it snowed now. But I'm gonna speed this up and I'm gonna mute quick. I'm getting so annoyed because doing this side sucks, but doing the other side was perfect. I don't know what happened, but for some reason, oh, Oliver, why did you move the cage? Of course he did. Well, guys, I guess this is gonna be it. I'm gonna push the snow to the edge. I'll be back quick because the dog's being stupid. Okay, guys, I'm back now. I'm gonna push the snow to the side. Alright. Oh, wait, guys, I didn't know what I was doing, but let's look how much. Wait, hold up. Oh, that's this truck. Oh, this. I mean, you guys know I say I don't like newer vehicles. I hate uh electric cars and stuff. Hold on. Like I was saying, these are the only vehicles I like. Quit it, dog! You're in the cage for a reason. I wonder, ouch, my head, if they sell road salt. Yep, they do. $100 per bag. I'm gonna, here, I'll get like 3 bags. It's $300. I might have to take a loan if I want to buy a salter. I think it would hook up to the back. Winter. Oh, that's the cheapest. 8 grand. I don't have that. I just actually gave away 8 grand. How much money do I have now? 9 grand. Oh wait, $9 grand's perfect. I didn't even see that. That means we're making money from our wind wheels. So, and now we're gonna have like 1,000 left. Well, let me run over quick and get the tractors. Get the tractor and the trailer. And I guess I'm gonna take the plier off. I was gonna swap trucks, but I'm gonna mute and I'll see you guys when I get there. Jeez. Alright, guys, sorry I was talking a lot. Yeah, this is a big load. I'm surprised this trail is not squat. How the frick did this thing slide the whole way? I strapped it down. Oh, hold up. Now it's dropped down. But this is what we got so far. We have $501 left, so I got the biggest whiff I could find on this mower. I could have bought like a mower on here instead of just buying a whole, like, this was, let me see, own items. If I go, oh wait, I don't own it. I leased it. Wow, it said like 17,000, but I added all the stuff on it. Basically, added a lot of stuff on it. I went to like 23,000. The one thing I was confused about, because this thing comes with the small originally, which costs $0 extra. If you just, why does it say diesel? It's gas. Oh, if you get the medium one, because the original one's small, which costs $0 extra. If you get the medium one, that costs like 8,000. But if you get the largest one I got, which is a large, this one was only 1,000. So I was gonna get this anyway. So I mean, it's good for me. And I also got a plier mount just in case I ever get a plier for it, which I think, let me see how much they cost. I want to a plier. This goes to, the other one, but it will fit it, I know, because on one of my other games, it does fit. Sorry about that. But what I was saying, on, what's it called? Not another game, but another server. Well, another, I don't know what it's called. I don't know, but another game load thing I have, hold on, I'm gonna kill something quick. It's in my windows. Die. Alright, now it's dead. Now it looks like a spider, but so what's it called? That's gonna be the end of today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It's been like hour-long video. Once I edit it goes down to like 30, 20 or something. Which I still do the farming sim videos on, what's it called, on this computer, but on my PC is where I'm making the Roblox videos. Which, if you wanna know, if I, like, when I don't know if I told you guys, but sometimes I like to edit videos in my parents' cars, or I'll just go inside of my truck and I'll sit, like, someone's driving to edit, and I would have headphones connected and edit, so I can hear everything through the headphones. Oh, I don't know what I'm saying right now. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I said that underneath the mic, but uh, but how I transfer videos through my PC to my computer, or if I would transfer PC videos to computer as what's it called? I upload them to YouTube. I make sure they're private, and then I download them on my computer or PC. But most of the time I send it to my PC. I send videos from my PC to my computer, and then I edit it before I go to bed. But if I do farming sim videos, I don't have to do that because I don't have it on my PC. I did so much things to try to get it. I got all the download things that I needed before. I just don't have, I need the app now. And I also know the key. I know my key because you have to have a porter key. The only thing I need is the app to install, which I don't know how to get that installed. And then I didn't know Meadow shuts my mic off. Oh, it has to be the spring. Alright, dang it, I'm gonna quit messing with that, and then I'm gonna go edit this video. Yay! Well, I'm gonna go, so peace. Peace. Alright, I'm gonna go. Peace. 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 Bye.